Do you know that 1 out of every 10 children in Henry County has some sort of special need? That number goes up higher when you add our adults with special needs. Do you realize that 80% of families with special needs end up in broken homes? Do you know that there are no special needs specific schools here in Henry County? Do you realize that it goes further because there are no special needs aftercare programs or daycare? What that means to our community and our parents is that somebody has to stay home, that they can't go out and work. Their quality of life goes down. More important, what that means is that you have parents that have to drive for hours a day to go to a different county to be able to have their children get what they need. It also means that those parents have to be there after school picking up their kids because there's nobody to take them. It means that when they have therapies that they have to have, the parent has to go get them or some other caregiver and drive them to wherever it is. There's not one centralized location in Henry County that can give them what they need. In 2012, it was estimated that 1.5 million people in our United States have autism already, and it grows at a rate of 15 to 17% per year. Of those 1.5 million people, 80% of them are projected to be under the age of 22. This is a serious community problem, and we need to take care of it, and we need to take care of it now. We're really excited. We are going to bring a special needs school to Henry County. From the principal all the way down to the janitor will be trained on how to help your special needs child or your friend's special needs child. That we're going to have the programs that we want to have, the therapies that our children need under one roof. It means that we'll be able to have after-school programs for our special needs community. It means that they'll have a state-of-the-art complex that will help them with baseball and a walking trail and a 2-acre all-accessible playground. And this isn't just for Henry County, it's for the whole South Side. It's the Southern Crescent area.
Hi, my name is Carmen Munoz, and this is my son Alexander Munoz. And he was born with a rare syndrome called ARC syndrome. And the average life expectancy is 24 months, and he's going to be 10 years old in August this year. And it's been very challenging for us when it comes to school, sports, and other stuff. He has to drive to Atlanta to go to school. He takes 2 buses, and he leaves home at 5:45 in the morning and gets home at 4:30 in the afternoon. And then to do sports, I thought he never was going to be able to do it, because once they found out he is special needs, everybody were saying they couldn't accommodate him. So until we found out about Hope Park. And now with this plans, then bringing a special needs school in Henry County, that would be great. Would it make our life easier? Because, I mean, how can you get up a child at 5 o'clock in the morning to get him ready to put him on a bus at 5:45, and then he gets home and it's almost time to feed him and put him to sleep? Doesn't have no social life, no anything, because it's a long ride to school to get an education that he deserves like any other kid. So please, please help us bring that school to Henry County.
Hi, my name is Connie Raja, and I am the mother of Melissa Raja, who is 38 years old and who has special needs. When Melissa started school, we had no idea what was going to go on with her as far as how school would go. She was at Hampton Elementary, and we had the problem of they really weren't sure what was going on with her. So they paddled her, they put her in timeout, they tried so many different things. And finally, I just went to the library and researched, because 38 years ago, there really wasn't a whole lot of things to do. You had to figure it out yourself. As far as schools. So we ended up, we had 2 choices. We could send her to McDonough to the severe and profound class, or we could send her to Griffin, which was about 30 minutes away on a bus. and she could go to the Griffin Psychoeducational Center. Both of those choices were unacceptable to us at the time, but we had no choice but to do one of those. So instead of putting her with severe and profound, we decided that she would end up like a severe and profound. We decided to put her and try the Psycho-Ed Center. I direct People First of Henry County. We started this group for social skills, and it has been wonderful, but so we need more than social skills. These kids need to learn to be able to go to school and be taught by teachers that specialize in what they have, instead of just being sent to a school in Henry County where the teachers don't specialize in or try to even make an attempt to figure out what's going on with that child. And each one of them is so different, and they need that special one-on-one of somebody that can take the time with them and spend time with them in the classroom and teach them what they need to learn. Life skills are so important, and if we had a school in Henry County that specialized in that, it would help us so much. I know that just through the experience of Melissa, she's out of school now, but looking back, I see that the choices are not any better now than they were 34 years ago as far as Henry County is concerned.
Hi, my name is Marquita Hogan. I have been the caregiver for Mr. Joshua Bryant for over 5 years. Mr. Joshua Bryant is a 21-year-old male that suffers from cerebral palsy. Mr. Bryant was diagnosed with this at birth. Mr. Bryant suffers from being developmental delayed, as well as some learning skills. We need your help, we need your support in the Southern Crest Hope Park initiative. Mr. Bryant loves music. Mr. Bryant also has graduated from Clayton County Schools with a special education diploma. We need your help. Our children are not special, they're exceptional, and your support is needed for the schools from Southern Crescent, as well as the park that Hope Miracle Lead will be. So support us today so students like Mr. Bryant can live a more fulfilling life.
Hello, my name is Brenda Shamli. This is my daughter, Dakota Shamli. Dakota was diagnosed at birth with Creutzfeldt syndrome. Creutzfeldt syndrome is a genetic disorder where she is missing a number 5 chromosome, the short 5p arm. There are a lot of characteristics with Creutzfeldt syndrome. Dakota was born at 1 month premature. She weighed 5 pounds, and because of her feeding disorder, she lost down to 3 pounds and was on oxygen and had a feeding tube. A lot of children with Creutzfeldt syndrome live their whole life on feeding tubes. We have been very blessed as Dakota, after she spent her time in the hospital at birth, did no longer require a feeding tube, even though she still has issues with chewing and swallowing her food. The doctors told me that Dakota would probably never walk or never talk. Dakota started talking various words and has a wide range of vocabulary now. Dakota started walking when she was 3 months shy of her 5th birthday. This is a miracle in itself. Dakota is not a special needs child. Like all children, she is a child first. And children can do things. They don't have disabilities. They have abilities. The only difference in Dakota with her syndrome and other children that have special needs is that they require assistance. They have to have things adaptive. Dakota has a talking device to kind of assist her in talking. When she was younger, before she started walking, she had an adaptive device to help her walk. She had a walker. She was in a wheelchair until she was almost 5 years old. To have a park and school in Henry County would be beneficial to all children and adults with special needs.
Hi, I'm Lindsay White, and I have a son that was diagnosed with severe autism at 3 years old. Ever since his diagnosis, I've been traveling 4 hours a day for my son to attend a special needs school in Spalding County. My dream is to be able to offer the exact same school right here in Henry County. I'm not just standing here for myself, I'm standing here for every other mom that's having to go through the exact same thing that I am. I'm really excited and hope that you are too, to be able to see the need right here in Henry County for there to be a school that not only can our children attend to get academic skills, but also social and life skills. to be able to offer speech, occupational, physical therapy, and all the things that our children need to succeed all under the same roof, so we're not driving hours a day. Please help support this school that we desperately need.